Hello and welcome. I've stopped and restarted this video probably about 6 different times now because I'm about to take the Double Dog Dare Challenge that I gave you last week. So I challenged everyone to reveal something about themselves that they haven't revealed before. Something that they know down deep is important to the people that they serve. So I was at a fabulous event halfway through my week with my business mentor. I was sharing how do I bring all of what I do together: dance, the movement, the business development, the training, the strategy, and the soul piece, the mindset. So I shared that, of course, one of my fears is, oh my goodness, who would pay any money for that? To like hang out with me and, dance and get in touch with their femininity and see how that joins in with being a powerful leader. Because as women, I'll be honest, I believe that we are sitting on our power most of the time. And we've been trained to kind of suppress it a little bit, that it's not appropriate for, say, the corporate environment or the business environment. And so we've literally squelched ourselves. So Andrea so kindly turned to me and said, I would imagine that people would love to spend time with you just because you so embody this joy in life. And it's true. I kind of do. This is my gift as a performer. It was why people would hire me, why I was, often the one opening or closing the show. It was because I would raise the energy. I would come in and I know that it's really not about me. In that moment, I'm just a channel. And together, our energy raises as a group. That was part of my gift. I spread joy. That's part of what I do. So that said, I said, wow, if you'd seen me 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you wouldn't have recognized me. And I revealed to her what I'm going to reveal to you now. I was so scared to talk about. I don't know why, but here's the deal. For most of my life, I struggled with depression, deep depression. From the time that I was a child, even when I was very young, younger than my children are now. And it breaks my heart to think about that young girl considering suicide seriously as an option, pretty much daily. And the only things that kept me going were my siblings, my brother and sister. I couldn't leave them. And later my children after they were born, because they needed me. So I was very fortunate to be surrounded by these beautiful souls that I wanted to stay and protect and love and honor, because they kept me here. That said, I've spent more of my life depressed than not. And if you had told me then that I would find a place where not only am I pretty much happy every day, like even on my bad days, you know what I mean? Even on my bad days, I never get to that level of despair that I spent so many decades steeping in. If you had told me then that that people would actually come to me, see me as a beacon of happiness, see me as this shiny, happy person. And the thing was too, is that all those years when I was struggling with that darkness, I knew it wasn't me. I knew that it was just this pall that was over my life. And that I just didn't know how to get out from under. What I learned, what I applied, and what changed my life were these tiny, incremental changes. I finally reached a point, I couldn't even identify exactly what that turning point was, but I know that where things started to shift was when I actually started making very small physical changes. Tiny change implemented at that time allowed me to just keep my nose above water. And in keeping my nose above water, in that brief little respite from the pain, then I was able to take the next little step. Eventually, I kept making these very simple changes. And I realized that maybe a part of what I'm here to experience, a part of what I'm here to teach, is about happiness.